welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town. We're expecting the cars to appear out on track shortly to start today's practice session. So Anthony, lots to do of course in these sessions, lots of programs to run. What are you looking for when you jump in the car for free practice?
Well, you have basic checks first of all. You know, is the car working correctly? What are the track conditions like? And you'll be chasing that as the session goes on. Things like that. Then you start getting into the nitty-gritty of it all, and they become more like test sessions where it's all about gathering new data, testing components, tweaking the setup and so on. So there's only so much actual practice that these drivers need. Most of them will be plenty familiar enough with the track layout, either from previous experience or from the simulator.
let's make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the...
dokie. We like to get a tyre wear programme done on at least one compound during these sessions. We can get some good strategy and development information, so it's worth the effort.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are...
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather. Us into P13, 13th place.
quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Vettel, Rosberg.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain. I was looking at some highlights of previous races here, and the one thing that really stood out to me was the run down to turn one. It's not an easy one to navigate as everyone is scrapping to get into there first.
It's the scene of many incidents as drivers jostle for position. You have to make a choice between going for it and self-preservation. There's no point in going in hot if you don't come out intact the other side. Even if you're at the front, you will be worrying about the guys behind you.
Qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Amana, Hamilton and Nico Rosberg.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and 2 DRS zones will help with that as well. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Bahrain has showed us many times in the past, though, Anthony Davidson, that a good strategy will only take you so far. Beyond that, you need good racecraft and you need good consistency.
And a little bit of luck too, I'd say. This is one of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time to condense the field together and mix up the cars on different strategies. It's hard on brakes, it's tough on fuel, and the main overtaking opportunity is down into turn 1, where it's easy to outbrake your opponent and potentially have a bit of argy-bargy as well.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible, robust but fair.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Manor in pole position then, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Rosberg, Raikkonen, Sebastian Vettel and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Bottas, Perez and Nico Hülkenberg, Button, Grosjean, Felipe Massa and Alonso, Sainz, Kvyat, Esteban Gutierrez and Marcus Ericsson, Wehrlein and Palmer, Kevin Magnussen and Felipe Nasser starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So the gap to our teammate is 2.6 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. Say that I'm happy with how today went, but I'm sure you gave it your best. Better luck next time.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now,